I normally don't do this, but because Summer Game Fest is coming up in a few days, I really need to get this video out. So we're going to be talking about 3 different things today and how 2 of them may come into play sooner than you think. First, we're going to talk about Dragon Ball DIAIMA. It says the official merchandise will start releasing in September and October. This is from Super Chronicles on Twitter, who himself credits the Jump calendar. So if this is the case and we do start getting merchandise in September and October, that could mean that October release date could line up with the Sparking Zero release date. I guess that makes sense for Dragon Ball to synergize. It doesn't make sense to me that they'd start selling merchandise in October and September and then release in December, for example. It's still slated for fall 2024. So I do think maybe October at the earliest, or sometime after October, maybe November. We could see a December release date, but I highly doubt it. I think they would want it out by November or October at the latest. And that's going to be interesting because I'm not sure how they're going to start the promotion game. I would assume they'll start releasing more trailers and going heavy on the promotion maybe in September and October, because when you think about the merchandise, they can't sell just Goku. They've got to sell other characters and the villains and things like that. And we'll have merchandise leaks, I'm sure, so they'll probably start actually marketing the series in September or October. And if you're excited about Sparking Zero and you're looking forward to the Summer Game Fest, strap in because I have a big leak that could hint towards some GT characters. Now again, this is a 4chan leak, and those have been dodgy in the past. Sometimes they're super reliable and sometimes they're not. I'll just go through and read everything verbatim, and then after I read through it, you can decide for yourself if you think it's legitimate or not. A lot of people are leaning toward no, some people leaning toward yes. Let's just see what you have to say about it. So the trailer will be shown during Summer Game Fest. It starts with a first-person perspective as we approach an abandoned house. We then see the 4-star ball, and the reflection gives the identity of the character Goku Jr. Goku Jr. cries over the 4-star Dragon Ball like in the GT movie A Hero's Legacy before getting interrupted by Goku. Goku starts to tell his tale to Goku Jr. Danden Kokoro Hikasaru, or however you say it. I've never been good at pronouncing that name of the song. Starts playing in the background, and it says the music's unavailable in the game. The moment Goku shrunk down to be child-sized. We then arrive at a montage of different key points and fights in the Dragon Ball GT storyline from all the sagas. Most notable characters in this trailer are Goku from Dragon Ball GT, including all of his forms, Oob from GT, Pan, Trunks, all of his forms, Baby, all of his forms, Vegeta GT, all of his forms, Hercule, Super 17, all of the Shadow Dragons, which is a big deal, and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. The Super Ultra Spirit Bomb is teased before cutting back to Goku and Goku Jr. as Goku vanishes while the rest of the scene act like the end of the movie. Release date is revealed to be October 1st, 2024. Playable downloadable demo available mid-July, probably during the Jump Victory Carnival 2024, July 21st, for PC, PS5, Xbox Series X and S. Open beta for online features in August and September, but only for PC. Mention of Nintendo Switch successor version being in development for a release window of 2025. Okay, so there's a couple things to pick apart here. Number one, all of the Shadow Dragons being playable as well as all of these forms, that fills out a lot of the remaining roster with GT characters, and I don't think that they're going to have that sort of commitment to GT. I think if they do add GT, it'll either be in post DLC or they'll be trying to include it in the game with like a hidden character or something, or just a few characters like Goku and Vegeta. I don't think that it's going to be filling out the roster like this, and also I don't think they're going to mention the Nintendo Switch successor version being in development for release window of 2025, because the president of Nintendo already said later in the year they would be talking about, you know, revealing more information about their new system. So I highly doubt that they'd let one of their partners just say, hey, we're making this game for the new Nintendo Switch successor. So I think that errs toward this being illegitimate. And also it says the release date is revealed to be October 1st, 2024. That could have easily been them going back and looking at the data mine that we already saw, that other people have already been spreading around, that comes from their website. So I don't think that is like a smoking gun situation. Like, I don't think that if we have another leak or something where it says October 1st, 2024, that probably doesn't give this any credibility because they're just taking that from another leak, I would assume. So yeah, you can go ahead and take that with a grain of salt. I'm erring toward it not being legitimate, but hey, you never know. If it is legitimate, I'll eat my words. And the final thing I wanted to talk about today is the FighterZ World Tour. They actually have an announcement, which is they're coming back with a 2024 season. And this is kind of a big deal because apparently some people were thinking that Arc Systems and Bandai Namco weren't going to be working together again anytime soon, and they were basically done with DLC for the game. But then they released some updates like the rollback netcode update and things like that, and the game's still being supported. The director actually came out and said that it's because of us, the fans playing, that they've been able to support the game for this long. So some fans are saying this could be the perfect time to include a new character in FighterZ, mainly Beast Gohan. I would assume that's like the only person that would come to mind for me is Beast Gohan joining FighterZ. I think that's kind of a no-brainer character to add to the game. He's like the latest character to be revealed. He's a big deal. But I'm not sure if a new character is something that's on the table. Arc System Works appears to be moving on to other games, and they've kind of put this one on the back burner, and a lot of the support that's being given to it is mainly things like, you know, the rollback netcode update or tournaments or things like that and balance updates. I don't think they're going to put a lot of money into a new character anytime soon, but if they do, I think Beast Gohan would be the obvious candidate, and it is the one that most people are hoping for if we do get a character from this new initiative, this new wave, this new push for FighterZ. Anyways, guys, like I said, that will be it for this video. Today is a little bit of a longer video because we wanted to talk about a few things in today's video. Since the Summer Game Fest is coming up this weekend, I know I'll be busy making videos covering that, so I wanted to get these few leaks, rumors, types of video out of the way first before we got into Summer Game Fest. That way this doesn't immediately age too bad. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to keep up to date with all things Dragon Ball news and commentary, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace off.